Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing this cute little, I call it the matchstick box because it opens like the old-time matchbooks, and you've probably seen it, but this is a small version of it. And the only reason I did it this small is because when I was at the grocery store, I spotted these new individual Tic Tac packages. So they're like that, and they're the most adorable little packages. And when I saw that, I had to make a box for it. So that's why this little box was created. So it's the Matchbox I call it the matchstick version. And so it opens like that, and then you have your little Tic Tacs inside. Super cute, super quick and easy. And I just love these. I think they're just so adorable. And everything is with using our new Spooky Fun stamp set. So you see I use the witch and the pumpkins and the little graveyards, and then it also coordinates with these framelits. And these framelits are called Halloween Scenes Edgelets. And it not only has the coordinating to cut out the trees, the witch, and the gravestones here, and there's a bat right here that you can use, but it also has this fence and the tree, and this tree is absolutely gorgeous when it's cut. And then I use the fence right here on this one. So this is what we're using. This does come in a bundle. If you buy the bundle, you save 10%, but these are not available till September 1st. But I got my haul, and if you all saw my haul, you know I've been dying to use these. So I know Halloween's coming in October here, but it's not that far away, so we can start preparing for it. So anyway, this is what I'm sharing today. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm just going to put these up here out of the way. And then what you're going to need for this is you're going to need a piece of, this one is Tangerine Tango, and it's 1 3/4 by 4.5. And I'm going to show you how to do all 3 of them today because they really are pretty quick and easy. And so I have 3 of those. And then you're also going to need to mat it. You're going to need the 3 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 1 5/8. And this is our new designer series paper for Halloween, and it is called Halloween Night Specialty Designer Series paper. Anyway, then you're going to need 3 pieces that are 3/8 by 1 1/2. And these are for this little front area right here. Okay, so that is all you need. You'll need some Whisper White to do your stamping on, and then that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the scoring tool here, and we're going to score this. And so on the 4.5-inch side, we are going to score it at 1/2. And then we're going to score it at 2.5, and then 2 3/4. And that's it. And I already scored the other pieces to kind of speed this up along a little bit. And then I didn't even score the matting pieces. I just go ahead and mat them. So let's go ahead and just mat those. And this little side right here where the flap is, you're not matting that yet. You're just matting this area right here. So the long area. So let me I'm going to use some Tombow to mat these. So we're going to mat all 3 of these. Okay, so once you get those all matted, all you need to do is fold on your score lines. And I'm going to grab my bone folder, and I'm just going to sharpen them up a little bit. This way you don't have to score it and everything's just right. So it's going to be just like that. Grab some of our little Tic Tacs. So we'll need one for each. These are so adorable. I really think these are so cute. So what we're going to do is you're going to just stick that right here. And I'm using our Stampin' Up! Stapler, and you're just going to put one staple in there and it just holds them in place. So we'll do that with all three of them. You can even do this for a little shower favor or something. This one wants to keep folding over. I just want that end there. Okay. Okay, so that's it. So now we're ready to put our other piece. And don't stick your staple up at the very top here because you need that little bit to hold your little top part in so it closes properly. Okay, so we have all three of these ready. So they'll close just like this. Aren't they the cutest? I think these are so cute. Just love the Tic Tacs. All right, so now we're ready to stamp. And let me grab some Whisper White here. And I have all my stamps mounted. And we're going to stamp them all in the basic black except for the moon. So we'll go ahead and stamp some pumpkins here. And I'm just going to stamp them all, and then I'm going to just take it to the big shot and cut them with our edgelets. So I also, a good trick is to set up your, if you're going to do a bunch, set up your little pumpkin faces so that they line up, and then you could repeatedly stamp those. So you don't have to keep on. Oh, I missed his eyeballs. Let's see if I can line it up again and get their eyes. I wobbled it and I shouldn't have done that. Oh, let me turn it over and do no, I can do another one right above. See, that happens. Be sure not to rock it. I just rocked it and it messed up. So just stamp straight down and bring it back up. All right, let's do this again. There we go. That's much more. All right, so let's do the witch. And the gravestones here. And I am going to color those in with my Stampin' Right markers. Actually, I think I'm going to use the blender pen. I think that's what I used before. So I have some smoky slate here. I'll grab my blender pen. Oops. I just want to take it off the lid here. And I don't want these to be real dark. I just want it to be kind of grayish. Okay, so that's that. And then we'll get some Tangerine Tango for our pumpkins. I already got a little bit on there. And you can shade these or It's, if you want them just to be very careful when you're using the archival black. It will, it's best to use actually the stays on with when you're coloring. And I totally forgot. I think I did use the stays on my other one. So if you hit the black, it's gonna probably run a little bit on you. If you're not coloring it, that's no big deal. And you can like shade these if you want it a little bit darker in some areas. I'm just going to go ahead and color them in for the sake of the time. Okay, and if you want, you can add a little bit of brown to their stems, add a little bit of color for the leaves if you really want to dress it up, but we're not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Big Shot and I'm going to run these through and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have those all cut out with my Big Shot. Now I went ahead and re-stamped this with my stays on because I just didn't like the way it smeared. So this is a good tip if you're new to stamping. Always, if you're going to color the image, use stays on. And you can see the difference in this one. This one got all smeared and everything because it took on some of the other ink on the black ink, but the stays on stayed put, and I like the way that looks much better. So I went ahead and recolored that in. Okay, one more thing we have to stamp is our little moon, and so I'm going to use some Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to stamp that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our 1.5 inch circle punch, and we're just going to punch that out. You can even do this with the bat. You can use the bat instead of the witch and put that one on. So what we're going to do now is let me grab the witch, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to attach it to her, to the moon here, with some Tombow. And then, oh, I did also run the fence through. Isn't that fence neat? And I'm going to just cut a big enough piece to go across one of these. So if you're going to do these, you could probably do at least a couple with one fence. And I'm going to just go ahead and glue that on. Okay, and then let's grab some dimensionals. Oh, another thing is, where did I put my little... I'm using our new ribbon, and I can't remember the name of the ribbon, but what I did was I just pulled out a couple of those, and I just wrapped it around. This was just, you don't even have to do this. This is just what I used to put underneath the pumpkin. And I just kind of twisted it around. And then this goes on here, and I used some glue dots just to hold it in place. And I just messed with it until I got it to look kind of the way that I wanted it to. And then I just trimmed the other away, the rest away. So I can get that to stick to the other glue dot. Alright, so those are our backgrounds for that. We don't need one for the witch. We're just going to pop that one up with our dimensionals. So I just put a couple on there. And then that's for this one. And then we're going to put a couple more on our pumpkins. You can just put them on without the ribbon. I'll list it on my blog when I always put the supply list on my blog. I can't remember the name of the ribbon that is. I love it because you can pull it apart. I'll just trim these. And then one more. I'm just going to put one on this. I love the detail in this little gravestone. It's so cute. It's got so much detail. And then we're going to just set that one on the fence. So that is it. There you have it. All three. And you can even change it up. You can use the bat on the moon or however you like it. But I thought these were so adorable, and I just love the little, and this size almost reminds me of the exact size that a matchbook used to be. So these are my matchbook treat holders. So if you need any supplies for this, you can go to my blog at stampinwiththemore.com. Remember, these stamps and the bundle will not be available till September 1st. And if you don't have a demonstrator, you need a catalog, just contact me at stampinwiththemore.com, and don't forget to leave your address, because I get a lot of requests and they forget to leave their address. And so that is it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it today, and until the next one, I'll see you. Bye.